Hey there, Brian Ewald here at the PRS booth, NAMM 2017. And the big news with PRS this year is in the amp world. So a couple new things being offered. The Sonzera family, we're going to take a look at first. Comes in a 20 watt combo and a 50 watt combo. The 50 watt is also available as a head. I'll go through and talk about some of the similarities and just the general design idea of the amps. They've been a couple years in the making. In the past year, I've had a chance to really road test both of them, but mainly the 50 watt combo. I've been using prototypes of this for the past couple years, so I'm thrilled that it's finally coming out and seeing the light of day. Incredible price point on these amps. The whole idea was to build a new voice. It's not a redesign of anything that PRS has made before. It's a new ground up design. Great sounding clean channels, really cool overdrive channel voices, great pedal platform, but more than anything, really affordable for as far as anything else in the PRS line. Really a lot of time and thought has been put into these. Doug Sewell has really knocked it out of the park, I think. So starting with a 20 watt, clean channel, drive channel. On the clean, you have a global presence and reverb. Clean channel has a bass, treble, and volume. The bright switch is always on. There is not a switchable bright switch on the clean channel. It's engaged, which is really where it sounded best on that. Adjusting the bass control on here back and forth, you can really get between like a lot of those small, low watt blackface era 60s tones from like rolling off the bass can get you the real small box kind of Princeton-y sounds. You crank it up and it's a beautiful sounding clean channel. But one thing I love about it, and which is also very different than the 2-channel custom, where the 2-channel custom was designed to be clean headroom only. You dime that clean channel and it stayed clean. This volume knob, as you crank it, it will break up in a really cool way. Like if you love the sound of those 60s single channel amps that drive when you crank them, this does that beautifully. The lead channel, you have bass. You also have the addition of a mid-range control and treble. You also have a switchable bright switch. And then you have an output level and a drive channel. I have used this 20 watt without going through the PA on a gig in a small club with a drummer, and it holds its own. It will break up on the clean channel that way, but it's got plenty of headroom for gigging. I'll play this one in just a second. If you want to hear more of it, there's some great demos on PRSguitars.com, Bosco France, and like a bunch of guys just really showing what this thing can do. The 50 watt, both the head and the combo, because of the extra surface area in the chassis, because it's in a bigger box, a few additions. You have the addition of the mid control on the clean channel 2. The clean channel also has its own bright switch, but what's really cool is they both have both channels have an independent reverb knob. So you can dial in reverb instead of it being one setting for both or an all or nothing kind of thing. You can crank up the reverb on your clean channel and dial your lead channel with just some subtle verb. It's a really cool option to be able to dial them in independently. Obviously the reverb and the channel switching on both of them is foot switchable. There is a effects loop, great sounding, very transparent effects loop on both amps. This is a short bottle 6L6 in the 20 watt. It's EL34 based in the 50 watt. There are bias jacks on the back for easy bias if you're changing tubes. Really great design, great workhorses. The 50 watt as a pedal platform sounds amazing. I'm going to go through and just play a little bit of the 20 watt. Like I said, there's plenty of videos on PRS.com, PRSguitars.com. This is the 20 watt with a 594 on the neck pickup on the clean channel. Very warm, but still a nice presence to it, but just really round and warm. I'm going to crank up the presence on it. It's a joy to play. Sounds great at low volumes. Sounds great when you crank it up. Check the videos on the site for that. Here's a little taste of the lead channel. me, the voicing on the lead channel is definitely a lot more vintage voiced. It's not just a lower priced version of an Archon by any means, or even the 2-channel custom. It's a voice all to itself. Definitely get out and check out a Sonzera when you get a chance. They're really cool.